Okay. Well, actually, here's an experiment that one of my colleagues and I did. And the way this works is, you know how, some people are very ticklish and other people are not very ticklish. But the thing is, an interesting thing is you cannot tickle yourself. Have you heard that? I mean, you can't tickle yourself. And so, but we're gonna see if that's possible. So I don't know where you're ticklish. I'm ticklish under my arms. That's where I'm pretty ticklish. So is there a place where you're very ticklish?
Yeah,
Yeah, under your arms or
or my belly.
on your belly or belly. Okay, so just as an experiment, I want you go ahead and try to tickle your belly, but we're not going to get a reaction. So go ahead and do that. You can't tickle yourself. You can't. Okay, good. So, but the trick is though, that when I snap my fingers now, that is no longer your arm and your hand. Now it belongs to, I don't know, a friend of yours that probably is just a real jokester and would do something like that. But when I snap my fingers, okay, that arm and that hand now belong to your friend. Now go ahead and do that again. And now it keeps it up. Do it again. It does it again, and it gets stronger.
Oh no.
Isn't that amazing? All right, now I snap my fingers. It becomes your arm and your hand again. Okay, now it's your arm and your hand. So try to tickle yourself. Doesn't work. Okay, all right. And then I snap my fingers, and now it's not your arm again. It's not your hand. It's your friend's. Go ahead and do it. That's very interesting. Okay, now close your eyes and go deeper. And of course, that's your hand and your arm now. That's so funny. That is so interesting. Yeah, we did this experiment with a lady in Germany, and the same thing happened. I had her imagine that her arm now became her husband's. I said, it's your husband's hand. And she was just going crazy with the tickling. The only thing that I have to do and I want to do is I'm thinking that if her husband or somebody was there, and maybe this would be an experiment for a later date, but you get the husband or whatever or friend there and say that the friend's hand is actually your hand, it's not theirs, and then theoretically then they would be unable to tickle you with that hand because that hand is now yours, and so you can't tickle yourself. So it would be interesting to see how that turns out. But okay, well, thank you for doing that one with me.